So this is a quick explanation of how to join the next square onto the square and ripple. The way we have started this out is we've done the initial square, first two rounds, so the open round and the every round, and then we've done our little open starting square, so the round one again, and then we've done rounds 3 and 4 on our main square. And what I've done here is I've ended with the 2 double crochet into the corner. And what I'm going to do is hold up my little bonus square that we're going to join on. Put my hook right back in there. And what I'm going to do is just pretend that this is right on the next piece of my square. So I'm going to do a double right into that, if I can crochet on camera. There we go. So double, double. I'm going to let go of that original piece. So there's my original 4. And we're just going to finish that off. This round is basically a crochet, a double crochet in every stitch, and in the corners, 2 double, chain 2, 2 double. So we're doing that super quick. Now some of you are going to want to work into that chain. Some of you are going to be like me and work over the chain. It's whatever you like. I am a fan of whatever's fastest generally. So unless the pattern calls for it for some reason, I go into the hole, not into the chain. So that makes sense. So I prefer to go into the open area there and work over the chain as opposed to working into it, into the stitch itself. So again, it's our last open corner. And sometimes I get ahead of myself. Happens to the best of us. For those of you who are wondering what I mean again, I could work actually into this crochet chain here, but that's a lot of fiddly work. I prefer to go around it. Again, it's up to you, whatever you like. Just be consistent. And then our last 2. So you can see where we've gotten so far. I held my work like this at the beginning. So those were in line just to help keep everything even. So what I do on this side, when I'm done, the pattern calls for 1 more double crochet in that corner. So you end up with 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets. So I'm just going to double crochet right in here. See, it's all lined up. I'm going to go back into my original chain stitch, pull that through, and then I would cut that and put my ends in. You can see what that looks like here before I would do that. So that is our first, second, third, and fourth round of our main piece, and the first and second round of our first added on block. So if I was doing this in 2 colors, I would go and create another gray middle and put that here. I would do 2 rounds, the open round in gray, and then the closed round in gray. And when I get to this corner, I would again add that middle piece on like we did here. That would be the first and second round of this, the third and fourth round of this, and the fifth and sixth round of this. If you have questions, absolutely feel free to ask them in the comments below. And this is not my pattern. This is a great square and ripple pattern available on Ravelry. The designer did a fabulous job creating the charts, but I know some of you prefer to see how these things happen. So if you have questions, I am probably not going to make any more on this blanket for a while. I've got some other projects going on. But feel free to ask other questions about this pattern. I'm happy to answer what I can answer. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by.